Hi everybody, James from Fairclough Studios here. Welcome to our new YouTube home. So today I've got the Sony FE 35mm 1.8 lens, which I've been waiting to review for quite a while now. So here it is on the Sony a7 III body. Been filming with this lens for around about a month, and I have to say I absolutely love it. I bought this lens to replace the 35mm 2.8, or at least to audition it to replace this lens, because it is absolutely superb, just because I was finding 2.8 a little bit limiting in low light situations. Now the 1.8 is bigger, it is heavier, but it is really worth it, honestly. The sharpness is better. I couldn't believe it when I saw it myself, but the sharpness is better. This at 1.8 is sharper than this at 2.8. The colours are fantastic. They really match the 85 1.8, which I think will be a really popular combination. It's certainly a combination I've been using for the past month, filming and photographing, and honestly it's a really nice pair. The colours are really organic when you intercut shots between the 35 and the 85. In terms of the physical build, it's pretty flawless. It's very, very nice. There's no play in anything whatsoever. It's not a weather sealed lens, however I have been shooting it in some light rain in muddy conditions and it's been absolutely fine. I've had no ingress, no misting. It's pretty flawless. I'm very, very impressed. I was expecting, given it's not even a G lens, let alone a GM, for there to be some kind of compromise in the physical build, but it seems as well built as the 55 1.8 and the 85 1.8. Not quite up to the GM build standards, but it is probably half the price of what it would be if it was a GM. I don't really have any complaints whatsoever about this. I was expecting it to be good, and I was expecting for the speed increase of having 1.8 for there to be quite a few compromises. The only compromises are bigger size, heavier weight. However, for me that's worth it, and it has actually come into its own as a little bit of an advantage that I didn't quite expect. When I'm handheld filming with this combination, a7 III 35 1.8, the balance of the lens is so good that I'm actually a lot more stable and I get a lot more usable footage, even at 25 frames a second, not even any slow-mo, than the 2.8, which is really odd because I would have thought the lighter camera would let you get kind of finer control. However, the balance between the lens and the camera is just amazing. Now, I took this combination over to Slovakia and Austria about 3 weeks ago. I was shooting in the rain, some sunset conditions, some nice light, some terrible light, some low light. We went for a walk through the mountains with it, and I filmed kind of everything I could, and I've put together a little B-roll film of just this combination for you. Most of it shot in 4K, it's all shot handheld. I did take a gimbal with me, but it was just too cumbersome to take on all the mountain walks and everything, so I ended up doing everything handheld. So it should give you a fair idea of what's possible with this lens in a mixture of conditions. I think the rendering is beautiful, I think the colours are absolutely fantastic. The sharpness fall off between the in-focus and out-of-focus is great. I don't have any complaints about the bokeh whatsoever. I think it's really, really nice. It's possibly a little fussy compared to a really fast lens like the old Canon 35 1.4, but to be honest, what's in focus is so good that I don't think it's distracting in any way. I really don't. I think a lot of people are going to make some really nice content with this, and I'm looking forward to carrying on shooting with this as my main lens for film over the next, who knows, years. It is that good. I've been shooting this lens on full frame in 35mm and Super 35, which is about equivalent to a 50mm. So if you've got one of the crop cameras, the 6100, 6600, I'd really recommend this as a normal lens for you as well, because it is just absolutely fantastic. I don't think the balance will be too off, and it's only a little bit bigger than the Sigma 30 1.4. I would say the advantages of the more reliable autofocus and sharpness at every distance would trump the 1.4 over 1.8 any day, having owned that lens previously. So that's about it. I'll let the film do the rest of the talking, but if you want to see more real-world reviews based on our experience of filming with them, of lenses, bodies, and most importantly accessories and grip gear, then subscribe and like, and we'll be putting up some exciting new content soon. So thank you very much for watching, enjoy the little film, let me know what you think about it in the comments, and I'll see you next time.